Hello. What a glorious morning. Just look at that sunshine. This video is about communication and being understood, or rather misunderstood, if you know what I mean. Some of you may have noticed that the title of this video is also the title of a song by Oasis. In this video, I'll weave in some more Oasis song titles. Let me know in the comment section how many song titles you hear me mention. Do you remember when Oasis were really good? I do, but it's a bit of a blur. Anyway, back to the theme, communication. Some might say that miscommunication is entirely the fault of autistic people. Indeed, such is the repetition of this view that one might assume that it's the universal truth. The National Autistic Society says the following under the heading Social Communication. Autistic people have difficulties with interpreting both verbal and non-verbal language like gestures or tone of voice. Some autistic people have very good language skills but struggle to understand sarcasm or tone of voice. I don't disagree with this. What I disagree with is the emphasis on non-verbal communication by people who are able to use words. Words are little parcels of meaning. Indeed, neurotypical people seem to insist that there's loads of wrapping. Actually, the parcels metaphor doesn't work. There doesn't need to be any wrapping at all. Look, here's a word. Here's another one. Astronaut. Cheese. Purple. Mellifluous. Pleasingly smooth and musical to hear. If only my autistic monotone was pleasingly smooth and musical to hear. Anyway, I should really get over that. It's only a voice. And actually, that's the point. If you are autistic, how many times have people said that you sound angry or upset or sarcastic when you're just talking? If I had £1 for every time my mum said I was being sarcastic when I wasn't, I would have enough pounds to make a very large total of pounds. How many times have you heard or read that autistic people have communication deficits? I think autistic people communicate differently. To say that we have communication deficits is to imply that there's no other way to communicate than the neurotypical way. And if you don't acquiesce and roll with it, you're in the wrong. I think it's more accurate to say that the tendencies of hinting at what you want to say and not saying what you actually want to say are communication deficits. Autistic people tend to value clarity and honesty and precision, and yet we're the ones who have challenges with communication. Well, you can guess my feelings about that. I always used to think that being precise with the words I chose would mean that I was minimizing doubt. I don't want doubt. I don't want uncertainty. I'm autistic. Uncertainty is anxiety, and anxiety is pain. It baffles and infuriates me that people read meanings in what I'm saying or writing that aren't there. They've spent more effort imagining meanings than accepting the ones that I intended. What a pointless thing to do. One reason that I prefer emails and texts and YouTube scripts is that I can be precise and achieve maximum clarity. Or try to. If that seems conceited or contrived, then that's someone else's meaning, not mine. I care about words. You might think, whatever. But in response, I'll quote these words by Eric Blair, aka George Orwell. One ought to recognise that the present political chaos is connected with the decay of language. See? Caring about language is a matter of life and death. Orwell also said, political language is designed to make lies sound truthful and murder respectable, and to give an appearance of solidity to pure wind. I don't want pure wind. I want the truth. Truth is knowledge, and knowledge is safety. If there's a fire in the building that you're in, and you ask someone else where the fire is, and they just shrug their shoulders, you wouldn't be very grateful, would you? And if you survived, and they also survived, and they said, don't look back in anger, you wouldn't be very impressed, would you? Thank you for listening, and take care. Now watch the video again and hear how many Blur song titles I used. Let me know how many you heard in the comment section below. The prize for whoever identifies the correct total is an enormous sense of well-being. Make sure you watch to the end.